Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Members of an alleged motorcycle gang are facing racketeering charges. More details on their court appearance coming up. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. We start with business news brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. Say your final goodbyes to the Tropicana as the hotel is coming down at 2:30 a.m. on October 9th. Review-Journal reporter Mick Akers tells us about plans for a celebratory demolition.
There's going to be a drone and fireworks show using 555 drones and a fireworks show by Grucci. Then it's going to lead up to the implosion itself, where they're going to use 2,100 pounds of explosives to bring down the two 23-story towers. Once they hit the implosion button, it's going to bring down the two towers in 22 seconds, the ones that have been standing there for decades since the Rat Pack era.
Sports, sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. UNLV quarterback Matthew Sluka is leaving the program immediately. He said commitments made to him about NIL money have not been met. Sluka's father, Bob, and his agent told multiple outlets that UNLV made a verbal offer of $100,000, but failed to make good on it. Meanwhile, the school's NIL collective denied the claims of such an offer, and UNLV said demands from Sluka's representative would have violated NCAA rules as well as Nevada state law. A source close to the collective says Sluka received $3,000 for a summer community event.
Now to your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Metro Police say a thief is on the loose. They're looking for someone who has been committing a series of burglaries in the Spring Mountain corridor since June. The man hit 3 more businesses early this morning. Police say the suspect typically wears dark colors but can also be seen in bright colors. He also covers his entire face and wears large gloves over his hands. Police noted he often wears bright colored sneakers. 11 alleged members of a motorcycle gang were indicted by a grand jury last week on racketeering charges, and this morning 5 of them appeared in court. Court records show they are alleged members of the Dirty Ones motorcycle gang based in North Las Vegas. Some of them are accused of attempted murder in connection with a shooting in June 2023. David Judd, Joshua Rios, Anthony Cooper, Casey Dunn, and Salvador Ramirez appeared in court. They are out of custody on house arrest. Prosecutors asked the judge to readdress bail for the 5 men in court, requesting a $300,000 bail for Judd and Rios and a $20,000 bail for the other 3. The judge set another hearing for October 30th. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Looking at an overnight low of 73 degrees tonight, then heating up to 102 tomorrow with a low of 74, and ending the week with a high of 104 and low of 76. Looking ahead to the weekend, more sunshine, a high of 104 and lows in the mid-70s, and triple digits continuing into the first half of next week before dropping down into the high 90s and lows all week in the 70s with nothing but sunny skies on the forecast. In health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. The Grant a Gift Autism Foundation is hosting its 14th annual fundraiser gala, and you're invited. Organizers promise an unforgettable evening with a silent and live auction, an elegant dinner, and captivating entertainment. It's all happening at Allegiant Stadium on November 13th, and tickets can be purchased at grantagift.com/events. All proceeds raised will benefit local kids and families navigating the autism spectrum.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Max Crosby was not in attendance at Wednesday's practice. He has suffered an ankle injury against the Ravens in Week 2, but played through it in Week 3. Here's head coach Antonio Pierce discussing Max's effort despite his ankle being injured.
You can never question, his passion, his desire, and his will to win for the Raiders organization. That just needs to be matched amongst the rest of the team and the defense. And I think this is, another week for a great opportunity for guys to step up with Max, and we'll see what happens.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The line on UNLV's game against Fresno State on Saturday took a hit after Rebel quarterback Matthew Sluka announced he was leaving the program. The Rebels were as high as 4-point favorites Tuesday afternoon, but the line dropped under 3 on Tuesday night and then was taken off the board. Sportsbooks reopened the game at Pick'em Wednesday morning before the consensus line crept back up to -1. The total also dropped from 49.5 points to 48.5 points.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. Community members met at Betty's Village for a ceremonial groundbreaking of a new Northwest facility. Opportunity Village Northwest Campus and Betty's Village North will feature 90 residents, providing over 125 people with special needs access to affordable housing.
Opportunity Village is dedicated to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. This new property will be able to support hundreds of people.
The mayor of the Southwest Betty's Village campus is a resident and takes advantage of the resources in her community.
I would have to say I met a lot of nice people, and plus I was elected mayor, and I have a lot of friends here since I got to meet a lot of people and friends. I can tell I'll be at the clubhouse with friends, or I'll be hanging out with a friend and neighbor at their house.
The new location will include on-site workforce training, a retail store, and a coffee shop. Opportunity Village is currently fundraising for the project. To donate, visit ovnorthwest.org. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to arizonacharlies.com to see who's playing. Lady Gaga is back with a new album this week, but what does this mean for another Vegas residency from the superstar? Entertainment columnist John Catzlamidas explains.
Lady Gaga is hot. Hot, I tell you. The new Joker movie is out next week, and Harlequin, her upcoming album, is due Friday. What does this mean to her residency plans in Las Vegas? Well, she has an ongoing relationship, of course, with MGM Resorts International at Dolby Live at Park MGM. MGM Resorts International folks would love to continue that next year. She's also come up in discussions about the Sphere some point, maybe next year. That throws a wrench into the entire plan because Lady Gaga is among the very few artists who can financially and artistically play the Sphere. She's made no announcements other than to say from the stage that she would be back in Las Vegas. She's holding all the cards.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.